Hey, what's up? It's Tymo Paints, and today's video I'm going to talk about primer. To prime or not to prime, or when should you prime, or should you always prime? We're going to get into that. But first, I want to mention that I do have a free estimating guide. It's a PDF that'll help you guys avoid underbidding your jobs. I used to underbid a lot back in the day, and I wanted to avoid that. So I created this estimating guide, and it's free. It'll be a pinned comment and also in the top link in the description below. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and give it a click. So when to prime and when not to prime. It's always good practice to prime if you have raw or like chalky materials, like for instance, a brand new texture job or something like that. You're definitely gonna want to prime the texture. That's interior. For exterior, if anytime that you have like a dramatic color change, like say if the house is white and they want to paint the sucker red, it might be a good way to go ahead and do a primer, maybe a half tint towards the color that you're gonna finish it with. So that's usually a different scenario where you're absolutely going to want to go ahead and use some primer to extend the paint, because otherwise you're going to be applying several coats of paint, and paint's expensive and primer's cheaper. So another reason when you will have to prime is if you're going from an oil-based product and you're putting on a new modern latex, like water-based product. Now they have mediums that you spray on in between, and what it is an oil-based paint, but once it dries at a flat or in a fashion that allows it to accept and bite to the new modern water-based type of paint. So those are some of the reasons you don't always have to prime. Now, if something is good, it's been painted recently and it's in really good sound condition, you don't have to prime it unless you're doing a drastic color change. So keep that in mind. If you are doing a drastic color change, it's wise to go ahead and give it a primer coat and have the paint store tint it towards your color. So if you're painting red, maybe they can tint it to like a pink, and you put a couple base coats of primer on. That way you can save money on paint. Also keep in mind, number one rule, anytime it's raw or chalky or cracked and peeling, like this house here, we went through, scraped the house, sanded it down, peeled off any imperfections, and now we're giving it a good coat of primer before we go ahead and start repairing any of the cracks and putty and caulking and all that. So cracked and peeling, prime. If it's oil-based, you want to put latex water-based, you want to prime. If it's raw or chalky material, you always want to prime. And during major color changes is always good practice to prime. So I hope this, guys, helps you out with your project. Don't forget, if you need help estimating your jobs, or you feel like you're not making as much money as you should be making, I have created a standardized estimating guide, and it's a free PDF, totally free, my gift to you guys, and it'll be linked in the description below, as well as the top pinned comment in the comment section. So yeah, hit the subscribe button for me and give me a thumbs up if this helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.